Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm actually playing Custom Night in the background here because, it's something to do. I think I want to make this video focus on just kind of talking about this game. I kind of wanted to say a few things I really enjoyed about it, a few things I think they did right, but then obviously kind of give my own input about some things that I wish they kind of could have done, or just anything in general. So when it comes down to the core gameplay of After Nights at Bobby's, I think they absolutely nailed the game. I think that it's very traditional, and I love that it is so. I love that in this game, instead of flashing a light or anything, they're kind of reaching out to you from the darkness. That's very creepy, and that's really, really cool, and I love that that's what they did there. I think that's a perfect kind of twist on it. Instead of like flashing a light in the door, you just have to kind of look out into the darkness, see if they're there. That's really, really cool, and I love that. In terms of story, I don't know. See, the story is what kind of gets me, is I understand a bit of it, right? So you play as like a girl named Bonnie, and she's reluctant to go back to this restaurant because of events that happened years in the past with her father. And she goes anyway because, she needs the job. So that in itself, that's a decent plot setup, and I like that. But one thing I don't think I was too fond of is how the ending, and there's spoilers in this video, so if you do not want to be spoiled, I would advise clicking off this video. But it just feels like the first game of this little series they just made feels more like the ending to a series, if that makes sense. It's like the ending is very similar to Pizzeria Simulator, although Pizzeria Simulator spent so many games to make that ending possible, although this game, it just kind of exists, and then it feels like everything's ending in one game. And maybe it's intentional, maybe like they're gonna make a game that's like a prequel, but in just the way I'm viewing it, it just feels more of an ending game. And it just, I don't know, it doesn't really work well for me. Also, how it's set up is a little odd. Maybe I'm just not understanding it, but you spend night 6 fending off from this guy in a suit, her father, right? And he's actively trying to kill you. But as soon as it reaches a certain time, all of a sudden, he's like just having a normal talk with you, wanting you to leave the place. But just then, he was trying to kill you. So I'm just kind of confused on that. Like, how does he just have a change of heart to do that? I don't know. It's just another thing that I think is a little odd. And, maybe I'm just not understanding it, or maybe, you're not really supposed to make sense of it. It's just supposed to happen. I don't know. But, I mean, obviously the story was still really, really well made. I love everything that they put into it. Their own twists, and everything was good. It's just there are a few things, I have questions about. And another thing, and I don't know if it was possible, if they could do it, or if they are going to do it in a future thing, but I think the use of minigames, like FNAF had, would be perfect for this game. Like, I think if they had minigames, it would work so well for this one, to fill in the gaps of story that you're not told, to kind of see the events that happened in the minigames. Like, I think that would just be super, super good, and I think it's kind of needed, Now, obviously, you can understand the lore without minigames, and there are things that are probably best left a mystery, but in just my opinion, minigames would be a great addition to this, although, I don't know if they do that. I don't know how hard it is to do that. I'm not a developer. So, I mean, if it's doable, great. If it's not, I mean, it is what it is. Oh man, I'm also trying to survive this night while like talking, and it's a little difficult. It's not too difficult, but they're not high on AI. They're all like a 5. They're all like on 5s, but I have a few different modifiers on, I think I call them. It's like 2 times speed. It is Whitey was instant activated, or Whitey was instant activated, and then I have to survive till 8 a.m. So it's a little bit different this time around. Now, I probably am gonna die. My power's not looking good for 8 a.m., you know what I'm saying? So, there's gonna be that. Also, I guess what I also talk about is the animatronic design. Now, it was probably intentional, and I mean, I love the animatronic designs, right? I love them. I think all of them look really, really cool. But I just kind of wish there was more variety. I think that, you know, there's like 2 dogs, 2 cats, and then a puppet. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I think they all look really cool, and they do have their own looks to them, which I appreciate. But then again, it's just the same animatronics. I think that it's just, I don't know. It's just the same animatronics, just like a female and male version. Which, I mean, I'm not saying there's something wrong with that. That's cool. I like that. And they obviously have their own look to them. And I honestly have to admit, they look really fucking cool. I love them. But I just wish, you know, there was maybe another animatronic thrown in there that was just different from the rest of them. Not like the puppet, but like the actual animatronic. I think that would be really, really cool. And I think they're doing that in After Nights at Bobby's 2. I could have sworn I saw someone that looked like Bonnie. I could be mistaken, but I think I saw someone that looked like Bonnie in that trailer. So, I mean, they're probably doing that in the next game, so there's no reason for me to really be calling out here. But, you know, it's just wishful thinking. You know, maybe new animatronics, more variety in them. But for the first game, I think the animatronics, how they are, is absolutely fine, and it works. Another thing is the free roam I want to talk about. I run into a lot of bugs playing the free roam, and I don't know if that was intentional or not. You know, they kept getting stuck in walls for some reason. I don't understand why they were getting stuck in walls. And I don't know what I was doing to get that to happen. So it was just bugs that happened, and I think it kind of took away from my free roam experience. But then again, I mean, it made it easier for me to get past it, so I'm thankful. But I also feel like the free roam, I don't know. I mean, it's great that there's a free roam, and I love free roam, and I love that there are these things you have to do in a free roam after the office, so your night's technically not over. But I also kind of think that the objective should change each night, because you're getting the key, and it's the same thing every single night, which, I mean, that's fine. I just kind of think, you know, maybe have a different objective each night just to change it up a bit. I think that would work a lot better, because finding the key each night, doing the exact same thing, I mean, that's fine. But I don't know, I just think they could have done a little bit with different objectives. I think that could have worked out really nicely too. Also, we're gonna die here. We're gonna die. Okay, well, let's just shut the doors and just meet our demise. Come on, let's just get the power to drain completely. It's gonna go like straight down, isn't it? No, it's not. Not like the other night. Oh god. Yep, here we are. Power's out. I think it's the female that's right here. That's really cool looking. I love this. This whole like sequence right here is amazing. They nailed it perfectly. I love it. I like this. Hello. There we go. Who is that kills us, by the way? Is it? Who I think it is.
What a sad ending for such a young soul.
Huh. I honestly didn't think it was Bobby. I thought it was the female one. For some odd reason, I thought it was the female one. Also, for a future video, we might try New Game Plus. I don't know if it will be possible I beat it, but I think I will give it a try in a video. And that probably will be the last thing. There is reloaded mode, but you have to like 100% the game to access this. So I'll probably just wait for someone to, you know, put a video on it, and then I'll see what this is about. Just so I know, like, what's behind this mode. I don't know. But then again, I mean, I don't think I'll ever actually 100% this game. It just, it's really hard, I can imagine. And it's just, I don't think it's possible for me. But going back to animatronic designs, like these guys, they look so cool. I love this. Like they look awesome. Like her glove with the star on it, her pose, that's cool. She has character to her. That's awesome. The puppeteer is creepy as ever. He is also very scary. But yeah, I mean, just if they threw in like another animatronic that just looked different from the rest of them, that would have made it 100% better. But like I'm saying right now, it is exactly fine the way it is. It did not need another animatronic for this game. But after Nights at Bobby's 2, I think they need to add a few new ones, which I think they're doing. So that's great. But I don't know. I think that it's just there are great things about this game, but then there's a little bit of confusing things about this game, which I mean that's fine. There needs to be some mysteries. Okay, what should we do now though? I mean, I want to make this video all about, you know, just my opinions on the game. I guess we'll try a custom night. Right, let's do a custom night. And let's do a pro code. We're gonna do we'll do Lights Out, and we'll do Puppeteer's Music Box. I think that would be kind of interesting. We're putting them on 5 again because I'm kind of scared, but let's just go. We're ready. Let's see how this is going to look. Okay. Yeah, so in this mode, you have to actually like shine your light. Scary. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, that's scary. The fact you actually have to like be on his camera to wind it up, that in itself is scary. Another game I kind of want to revisit is FNAF Unmasked. That was such a great game, and I had so much fun playing it. But I don't know if there's ever plans to, you know, continue that. There might be, I don't exactly remember. I mean, I think that was equally as good as After Nights at Bobby's, and, you know, I'd love to see that one again. So we might go back to that and replay it. Oh god, dude, you can hear him walking around. It's so much scarier when you have to, like, shine your light. There's not gonna be, like, a light illuminating behind them to let you know they're there. You kind of just have to guess. And they're in the, like, they're in this darkness, so it's just like, yeah. Okay. I mean, if we just keep on the puppet, we'll be okay. But as soon as Whitey turns on, that's when it's interesting. Because then we have the issue of having to look at his and charging it up. And then having to look at Whitey's and keeping that up. I think she's gone. Yeah. I mean, I could keep using the cameras to make sure they're gone, but I think this night I'm just going to try to trust my gut again. See what happens. I'm not hoping for this to be a long video like the others. I just really wanted to talk about a few things in this game. But yeah, the developers, y'all did really fantastic. I think y'all did amazing. I think this was a chef's kiss for a fan game like FNAF. And, you know, I want y'all to keep up the good work. It's amazing. It's amazing what y'all can do. And yeah, it's really all I can say about the thing. I mean, I don't know how y'all are going to take criticisms or anything like that. But, I mean, y'all do you. I think y'all have done fantastic this far. So, I mean, I don't think there's much to say now. Let's keep going with the power. I'm honestly, one thing I am surprised, though, is that I don't think Fusion Z Gamer played this for some odd reason. I mean, I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up. But I think this is a game that he absolutely should play. It literally kind of beats some of the FNAF fan games that I've seen him play in the past. Like, how has he not noticed this one? But maybe he will when they make it, like, on Game Jolt and all that. Maybe he will notice it, and, I mean, if he does, that's gonna be amazing. I will be geeking out. Probably just like the creators, I'll be geeking out and just be like, oh my god, they noticed, kind of thing. Because that's so cool, seeing a huge YouTuber play your product, get into it, and I think that's just a beautiful thing. Okay, so it's only 2. Oh, yep, he's there. The puppet is gone. I'm kind of confused. What's the point of the puppet's box if he's gonna move? It's a little confusing. Okay. Oh man, it is just so incredibly dark. Just keep flashing the light. I am so scared. Oh my god, nah, dude, she is so scary. Are her eyes blacked out, or whited out, I mean? I swear they are. I'm not getting a good enough look at them to know. I kind of want to get at least 1 star on this game, though, you know? I feel kind of... Like, I would have thought beating Night 6 would get you a star, didn't it? Oddly. Could have sworn it was like that in, like, any other FNAF game. But seems that they're gonna take it a little different, which is good. Oh, are we gonna die? Probably. Probably. I actually never got jump scared by the puppet. I think that's a flex I can say. It's just I've never been jump scared by him. So for anyone who has, I went up y'all. I ain't been jump scared by it. Oh man, can you imagine if it was free roam at this time? Like, I hope I wasn't too late. Was I too late? No, I wasn't. Oh, she's kind of scary without the lights like coming off of her. I don't know. Out of all the animatronics, I'll say this. My favorite one is Whitey. I think she's the coolest. I don't know why I think that. I just think she's the coolest one of them all. Open that door. It's probably been closed for way too long. We probably lost again. But I'm not too worried about winning these nights. I'm just kind of getting a feel for what's to come at like a later video. I mean, I don't know if I want to revisit. I don't think I'll be able to do any of these bonus things like I previously mentioned. Also, I was thinking about doing a Minecraft Let's Play series. I don't know how long that'll last. Minecraft kind of lasts in phases, you know. It's just one of those things where it's like you play it for like 2 weeks and you never want to touch it. And I'm scared that's what's going to happen is like I'm going to touch it. Oh, I'm dead. I died. Oh!
We both have such different perspectives of the moment that started all of this.
I no longer have the flex of saying I never got jump scared by Puppeteer. Damn it. Well, that's that. I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. It was just like a little talk I wanted to have about the game. It's a great game. It's amazing. I love everything they did. Most of the things I said is just more of like wishful thinking. Just kind of things I was a little confused about. But mainly wishful thinking. This game's absolutely fine with any of the things they've done. I love it. It's 100% great. And if you have a PlayStation, go pick this game up. Play it. You got to. It's great. It's amazing. And I think that going forward, they're going to do amazing. And I'm really excited to see whatever they have next. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.